This millionaire former NFL player fell in love with an ordinary girl. Years later, they separated. But why?
Michael Strahan was born on November 21, 1971, in Houston, Texas, as the youngest of 6 children. His mother, Louise, was a basketball coach, and his father, Gene, was an Army major and former boxer. When Michael was 9, his family moved to West Germany because of his father's military job. There, he played football for his school team, the Mannheim Bison. However, his father sent him back to Houston for his senior year, where he lived with his uncle Art Strahan, a former NFL player. Michael only played football for 1 season at Westbury High School, but his performance impressed scouts. He received a scholarship at Texas Southern University, where he excelled in football and earned the interest of NFL teams. In 1993, the New York Giants selected him in the 2nd round of the NFL draft. The beginning of Michael's career was difficult, but his dedication helped him become one of the greatest defensive players in NFL history. In 2001, he set the single-season sack record with 22.5, which he still shares with T.J. Watt. He retired in 2007, having led the Giants to victory in the Super Bowl. Even after leaving football, Michael's success continued. But, before he became renowned on television, Michael had already tasted love. He met Wanda when he was 17 years old and living in Germany. They fell in love and married in 1992, when Michael was only 20. Tanita, their first child, was born the same year, and their son, Michael Strahan Jr., arrived a year later. However, their marriage was short-lived, and they divorced in 1996. Looking back, Michael admits that they were too young. After his first divorce, Michael concentrated on football, but another special person entered his life. Jean Mugley came from a humble family. She was born on November 30, 1964, in North Dakota, and raised in a tiny community. Jean explored her interest for beauty and skincare and turned it into a career. She met Michael while working in a premium cosmetics store in Manhattan. Years later, Michael recalled the incident, stating that he was pulled to her charisma. Michael admired Jean's humble and compassionate attitude, while Jean valued his warm personality. Despite their different backgrounds, they quickly bonded and began dating. Their bond became stronger, and in 1999 they were married. To everyone else, they appeared to be the ideal couple: Michael, the NFL star, and Jean, his supporting, down-to-earth wife. Their delight expanded even more in 2004 when they had twin girls, Sophia and Isabella. The couple adored their girls and had many joyful family moments. Michael often spoke about how much he loved being a father. He once said that his twins were the best thing that ever happened to him and that they gave his life true meaning. But things weren't as perfect as they seemed. Their marriage began to fall apart in 2006. Jean sued for divorce, resulting in a heated legal struggle. Jean accused Michael of cheating and stated that his hectic football career kept him away from home, making their marriage tough. She also alleged emotional maltreatment. Michael disputed the charges, claiming they had just grown apart. He believed that their disagreements and the stresses of life contributed to their breakup. The divorce was widely reported in the media. Jean received $15.3 million in the settlement, one of the biggest amounts granted in a sports-related divorce at the time. Michael was also ordered to pay $188,000 per month in child support for their girls. What appeared like a fairy tale romance had come to a sad end. Now, Michael is 53 years old, and Jean is 61. They have both moved on in different ways. Michael has a relationship with Kayla Quick, a former police officer. They've been together since 2015 and occasionally share photos on social media. Jean has maintained a low profile since her divorce, focused on raising her daughters. Sophia and Isabella, both 20 years old, have grown into confident young women. Sophia attends college and studies business and communications. She is interested in entrepreneurship and aspires to build her own brand. She enjoys practicing yoga, traveling, and assisting animal rescue organizations. Isabella is considering a modeling career. She has a strong presence and is building an identity in the fashion world. She is also interested about fitness and often provides advice on exercise online. Michael is very close to his daughters and often shares moments with them on social media. He says watching them grow into amazing women is his greatest blessing. Michael faced a tough time when Isabella was diagnosed with cancer, but he stayed by her side. Thankfully, she is now in remission, and the experience brought the family closer. From being an NFL star to a loving father and TV personality, Michael's life has had ups and downs. Despite his marriage to Jean ending, he remains dedicated to his daughters.